Hello and welcome back to another video guide on how to configure your router for your Simply Broadband connection. In this video, we're going to be discussing the ZTE H268A router, and more specifically, how to configure your internet connection type to dynamic IP or DHCP, and also how to set your VLAN settings to the correct configuration. Lastly, we'll go over your Wi-Fi network settings and how you can change those. So first things first, as always, we're going to go into our web browser here, and we're going to head up to that address bar and we're going to search up our default gateway, which in this case is 192.168.20.1. And we're going to click enter, and you'll see this login page here. Now, if this is your first time logging in, these should be on default credentials, and that one should just be admin. Then we're going to click login, and we'll have to change our admin password just for security reasons. And so I'm going to make mine password with a 0 and an exclamation mark. Now, if you couldn't sign in on that first page, that probably means you've changed it in the past. And if you can't remember that, just go ahead and grab a pin or a paperclip or something, and on the back of your router is a reset button, and you want to factory reset your router, and that should set everything back to the default credentials. Back to this page though, we're just going to hit apply, and as you can see, we are now into our admin panel. And so immediately what we're going to do is we're going to hit to internet. As you can see, we have quite a few options here. We're going to head into WAN, and then once we're in WAN, we're going to head over to here and we're going to click on Ethernet. Now we're going to create a new item, and we're going to call this one Simply Broadband. Look at that. We want the type set to routing, service list, internet. Link type, we're going to set to IP. That will set the MTU to 1500 and the IP version to IPv4. Now if we keep scrolling down, IP type, we can see DHCP, that's what we want. And now we can see VLAN is off. We want to turn that one on and set it to 10. And that's exactly what we want. And then we're going to click apply. And as you can see there, the data has been stored. And so you can actually see it's actually listed now as a Ethernet connection. What we can do now actually as well is we can delete that first one that we didn't make ourselves, because this is the connection that we want to have. And so if you just head back to status and then click on Ethernet, you'll actually see that we're up and running. And so that's how you set your connection type and your VLAN settings on your admin panel. And now to gain access to your wireless network settings, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to local network, and we're going to go to WLAN on the left hand side. Now here you can see we have WLAN basic and WLAN advanced. We're concerned about the stuff in WLAN basic. This is how you'd change your Wi-Fi network name and your Wi-Fi password. And so as you can see, we have the configuration set to on for both channels. And if you come down here, we can change some of these ones for the 2.4 and the 5G networks. And if you go down even further, this is where we can actually set the SSID name or your Wi-Fi network name and the passphrase. So just as an example, I'm going to come in here and go new Wi-Fi. And then for my passphrase, I'm going to go new password with a 0 and an exclamation mark. And that means that when you try to connect to the 2.4 gigahertz network, you'll be looking for the SSID name of new Wi-Fi, and when you find it, you'll need to put in the new password as your password. Make sure to click apply, and that will save those. And then you can do the same thing for the 5G network if you want, but it's up to you. You can set these to whatever you want. Obviously, we don't recommend messing with encryption type or maximum clients, but feel free to set whatever SSID name you want and whatever passphrase you'd like. And so that's how you set internet connection type, VLAN settings, and your WLAN settings through your admin panel. Thank you for watching.
Huh? Simply reset it.